Every now and then you just got to witness something that special and just take it in. Phil Foden, you absolutely beautiful man. Manchester City have just won 4-1 at Aston Villa, and boy, did we need that. Hello guys, welcome back to another video of my match reaction after the Aston Villa game. It was good fun. Hello to everyone in the chat. Please let me know your comments about the game. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here as well. That was utterly insane from Philip Walter Foden, a man growing every single day into this role, and dare I say it, have we just seen Kevin De Bruyne's successor there? Is the time for the succession now? Is this man kneeling down and passing the crown to the new king? Prince Phil Foden is set to become King Phil Foden. It feels that way, doesn't it? It really does. Oh, guys, that was good football. That was good fun, wasn't it? City were absolutely fantastic. Loads of energy, loads of dynamism, loads of intricate technical football, loads of creativity. I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. And there's your stats for you as well. 25 shots to their rate, 11 on target, exceeded the XG with some high-quality football. Honestly, Phil, look, it's such an honour to watch a footballer as good as Phil Foden express himself and show that creativity, isn't it? It really is. I've always known for an awful long time that Phil was going to be a special footballer. I've always known it. I've always felt it. I even tweeted it an awful long time ago. I tweeted that he'll be a 20-goal-a-season player one day. That's from 2019. And it's finally happened. Finally happened. He's finally got to that stage. 20 goals in a season. A whole bunch of assists as well. Honestly, it's just so refreshing to witness. And the thing that gets me excited is just, once again, that football today was really good. Rodri, imperious as always. 2 assists. 2 assists. 1 assist, apparently. Just a 1 assist. 1 assist and a goal today from Rodri as well. Just ridiculous from another special footballer. Rodri is doing wonderful things these days in this Manchester City shirt. And I love him. Absolutely love him. Another special footballer. We're blessed with so many. But Phil there, giving the keys today. Just so good. And don't get me wrong, we really needed this. We absolutely did. There's the table for you as it currently stands. City 1 point behind Arsenal. 1 point level with Liverpool, but Liverpool play tomorrow night, of course. They're going to win that. Sheffield United at home. There's absolutely no chance of not. But we're not in a terrible position. The league title isn't over. I'm still not comfortable or confident, but I feel relaxed after that. My biggest fear, that even if we don't win the league this season, my biggest fear is losing it early, because I think we need that focus. I don't want us to be out of the title race with 6-7 games left. It's not going to benefit us in the Champions League. And we're still very much in the title race. We're right there. And games like that today give you that confidence that, you know, if Liverpool, Arsenal slip up, and they've been there before, then maybe, just maybe, there is a chance to counter. You know, maybe, just maybe, we can get them and catch them. And we're at our very best when we're chasing. I can't help but feel that we made the wrong call against Arsenal when we took Foden up, by the way. I wanted him central. And a game like this today sort of proved that point. I said it on the video that I would have kept him on. I took De Bruyne off, if anything. And Phil is just showing right now a quality that's just remarkable, man. Absolutely remarkable. John, you're a legend. Thank you so much, John, with a super chat. Where's it gone? It's not coming through. 1 second, John. Let me bring it up on screen. There we go, John. How do I get this to show up? Let me just drag this over here. John, being a legend, says, that's our Phil Foden. Didn't get a chance to watch the game. Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. But stoked to see the highlights. Let's keep going for the run in City till I die. Absolutely, John, you're a legend. Now, Phil was ridiculous, mate. He was absolutely special. Like, it's just the desire, the creativity. Once again, I'll go back to Phil's stats from this game, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, look at that. So let me just kind of sort of resize this a little bit, because we're not seeing the whole thing here. Where is it? Where we go? There we go. So Phil there with 3 goals. Expected goals 0.41, by the way. So high quality goals. 79 touches. He completed 51 out of 55. 3 key passes. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. He Dribble attempts, only 2 completed. No, he completed way more than that, Phil. He drove forward so many times. He was just absolutely excellent, man. Just a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 performance from a special player. He was so aggressive. So aggressive. And it was just so fun to witness, wasn't it? John, you're a legend. Thank you so much for the super chat. And where we're at right now, look, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to win the league. My head still says we probably won't because I don't see both Arsenal and Liverpool slipping up. But I do know we're in a good position, you know? We are only 1 point behind Arsenal. They could easily draw a game. We could easily win. Liverpool have got to probably lose a game. Or they could just draw, you know. But we are in a good spot, you know, in terms of like the feel of this team after a game like that. I think we needed that conviction. We needed that reaction after the Arsenal game. Because even though it wasn't a bad score, like 0-0 against Arsenal was never bad. The performance felt demoralising, didn't it? I think that's a fair thing to say. It felt like we needed that victory and the players knew it. And Guardiola made a big point afterwards to say that it wasn't Haaland. Actually, City lacked players in the box. We couldn't get enough in the box. Today, we absolutely hounded that box. You know, we absolutely did. We were all over them. And I love to see an aggressive Manchester City side trying to get people around Alvarez, around the forwards. City constantly bombarding, and the football was nice at times, you know. And it feels good. It feels good. This is how we lined up, by the way, the average positions. Here we go. So as you can see, the shape was really obvious. It was obviously at the back here we had a Kanji there. Kanji sort of played right centre back. Diaz played right in the middle. Josko Vardio played there. He had an excellent game, by the way. Rodri at the heart there. Rico was brilliant linking up with Phil Foden and Rodri. These three near each other, by the way, were so smart. Bernardo as well, over near Grealish. I love that. The control and the tenacity from those two. I've said it a billion times that I want Bernardo on that side because I think his left foot naturally going round Grealish helps when Grealish cuts in. Essentially, Grealish has an overlap in that instance, and I think it makes such a difference to his game. Doku had a really nice game as well, by the way. Doku, he's been much maligned recently, but he was excellent. And Alvarez, unlucky not to score, but he led the line really well and worked really hard. It was a good game. The kind of game where it makes you think, where's that fun been for an awful long time, you know? Doku, by the way, I want to give him a little bit of credit. 4 key passes. He created big chances. He got his assists. Yeah, he had a really good game. And only gave the ball away for passing 4 times, you know. So that's impressive. It's impressive. And, of course, his dribbles were great as always. Rodri, imperious. Jack, I really like Jack. I thought he had a really good game today. Jack has this... He's still not aggressive enough in terms of taking chances, but that was Jack of last season. It absolutely was in terms of the composure that he brings to that side. And the thing about Jack does, he sort of sets the tempo for us out wide. Like, he slows it down a little bit, but then he allows everyone to sort of probe and move around. And he's got a really good ability to sort of just dictate the tempo from out wide. It's very rare you see that. Josko just concentrating on being a defender today as well. I liked it, and he was very good there as well. He won 8 out of his 11 ground duels. Yeah, excellent. There's a really good performance from Josko. Absolutely brilliant. What a player. What a fantastic footballer. And he's looking right at home in that left centre-back role. But overall, of course, we conceded a good goal from there. It's a really nice finish from John Duran. Duran there. His name is Duran, and he scored in East Manchester. That's one for the oldies. Duran reference. Some of you are like, who the hell is Duran? If you don't know, good band, Google them. That's a nice goal. And to be honest, we defended much better in that second half. They had a couple of moments going forward, but as you can see there by the momentum of the game, City it was all City really. And I was really impressed with the overall performance. It was just good. We needed that. We needed it. And we got what we needed as well. It was good fun. Doku on the right is good. I actually agree, Yusuf, in the chat. He might be the truth over there. It's just refreshing to see that, isn't it? Now, the question mark, of course, is how do we get everyone back in the team? I don't want Phil on the right again. Phil is too good to play on the right. I'm sorry. He's absolutely reveling in it. He's having just a truly ridiculous season. Like, when you look at Phil Foden's stats this season right now, like, it's just remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. The things he is doing this season. So, including, okay, you got England goals in there as well, but how do I just put Man City once? If you remove the England goals there, so you've got the Club World, wait, you've got England there, and is that right? So he's got 21 goals, is that right? If you remove 21 goals this season, which is ridiculous, and 12 assists. 10 assists if you remove England. That's so good, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's having such a wonderful season. That's not been updated either. So that would be, 21 goals and, 10 assists. Oh, it's just so good. It's absolutely brilliant. What a footballer. The guy's flying right now. Absolutely flying. Like, he's absolutely essential. You build this team around him, don't you? You really do. And he's just remarkable. Like, I think the thing is, like, Pep will know that we have to sort of... We've got a situation where we've got to fit De Bruyne in. We've got to fit Foden in. I don't know if we can do it. With just them together, but Pep has to find a way somehow. It might be that De Bruyne and they start to rotate. I don't know. Some interesting quotes here from Rodri, by the way. He said on Phil Foden, Rodri said, with this play, he grows every single year. He can score whenever he wants, arriving in the box. He has a special quality, free today, and I'm so happy for him. So he said, I want to help the team. It's my role not to score goals, but I want to score more, and it's something I've been working on. Looking at myself after the games, and if you want to improve it, you can do it. We knew that we have to play in the box. We have to arrive in the box to score goals, and that was the message at the start of the game. And do you know what? They clearly did that, you know? They absolutely did. They were clearly aggressive to get out there. And look, I said during my watch along on Tifo, it's an absolute... Football is very simple. Like, a lot of it's numerical advantage. If you've got 2 guys in the box against 5 defenders, you're not going to score. Hardly ever. If you've got, like, 5 and 5, 50-50 chance that cross is going to fall to you, you know? It makes it so much more likely. So you've got to just flood that box. And today we did that. Going to give a shout out to Rico Lewis, by the way. I thought Rico was absolutely excellent. Rico is such a wonderful footballer, isn't he? Defensively, he was solid. But Rico plays with such an intelligence, such an intricacy that you can't help but be better as a side. Honestly, I thought Rico was a big part of today. He knits everything together so perfectly. You can tell this is a guy who was schooled on Gundogan and David Silva comps as a kid in training. You can say that this guy has been trained in the arts of possession football since he was about 6 years old. So good from Rico Lewis. Absolutely excellent. A special footballer. Truly. Obviously, people argue about his physicality and all that, and I even often mention that too. But you can't deny that Rico... just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. A big part of what made today work so fluidly. I'm so happy for him, absolutely happy for him. Brilliant stuff. From, just a brilliant footballer. And we needed to see them as well. We needed to see him a little bit today. We needed to see him just sort of express himself and remind us how good he can be. That was fluid today, man. That was fluid. I tweeted at the start of the game, it looked dynamic, and yeah, it was dynamic. It was absolutely excellent. I don't know where we go from here for Palace. Pep's got some big questions with Alvarez and Haaland and De Bruyne and Foden to answer. I'm sure you'll get there. But I like that team today. I liked it. And I think all those players have pretty much earned a start again if they want it. They absolutely have. I don't know if we're going to win the league. I don't know. It's really hard to answer that question still. My gut instinct says we're still second favourites or third favourites right now. I think Arsenal have got a better momentum behind them, but I do know we needed that game as a reaction. We needed that game for the rest of our season. And once again, as I was saying earlier, if we're not going to win the league this season, I'm fine. We've won it a lot recently. I can make my peace with that. But what I don't want is City falling behind. It will not benefit us in the FA Cup or the Champions League. It will not. We have to be in it. We have to keep sharp. We have to keep that razor edge focus. And I do think this City side has the quality to do that. Phil once again showing that the future, well, it's Stockport Messi, isn't it? It's Stockport Iniesta. It's good to see that today. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm going to leave it there. Foden is insane. I love you, Phil. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. In a bit, come on, you Blues. 5 things learned tomorrow. Bye-bye.